everybody. How are you doing today? I'm Charlie. I'm a non binary sci fi fantasy writer, and I'm here to, I don't know, be creative and junk and stuff. So, before I introduce my co host for the stream, I thought I'd just put on a little softly in the background, a little, yeah, like this is going to be the vibe of today. This is where we're going. So, I'm joined today by the wonderful Megan McCarthy.
Hello.
The fun thing about doing your own music is you can put it on in the background whenever you want. I'm not going to DMCA take down myself, so it's fine.
Woo.
Oh, because I really feel like this is my vibe for today. I'm going to chill. I'm going to try to get some writing done. It's fine. Everything's fine. So how are you doing today?
That's a good question. I'm here. My brain is mush, but I want to write, so we're struggling. I've got to find a topic, and that is driving me a little batty, just a little bit.
Yeah, I am in a desperate mood to be creative, but I need to stop doing this myself. I keep calling my nonfiction work not creative when it really is.
Yeah, it's just a different type of creativity.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I want to run away to a weird and wild story universe, and I just don't have the oomph in me right now. But I think that's because I've been working on this monster essay, which I feel like it's probably going to be about 6,000 words when it's done.
Ooh.
I'm basically at 3K now, and it feels like I'm halfway. I kind of feel like I either just hit or I'm about to hit the halfway point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm right at 2,987 words. Like, I'm just right at 3K, and there's so much more that needs to be said, but it's kind of foundational to a lot of the work that I'm doing and a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. And it's basically half of mission statement and half a fact, so that when people ask me certain questions, I can just be like, go read this.
Yeah.
So somewhere in there, your question is going to be answered. And if not, let me know and I will add it in. Because I just am tired of repeating myself, I think is the proper way to say that. Alrighty, so today's stream is going to work a little bit differently. I might put what I'm working on screen, depending on how I feel. I'm not going to be putting this timer on screen because the idea of choosing a timer feels wrong. Like, that's a hill that will be the entire stream. Is let's go pick a time. Maybe 2 hours later, we will have done that. But I don't feel like that's where I need to be putting my energy. So I am going to be setting my timers on my phone and keep track of all that, so we stay in the zone. The actual article here, let me go ahead and see. You let me share screen? Oh yeah, I always forget when you have stuff on a second desktop. StreamYard pretends it's not there. So this is why I don't know that I'm going to be sharing what I'm actually working on, because it is super technical. Of course, working in Obsidian, which is my favorite thing to do, but it is behold the history of this idea from the 1800s, what it means to me without his misogyny put into it, what all of that comes down to dot 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 dot. Like it's a lot. So I don't even know if that would be interesting to have up on screen. It will be up over on my website, wisdomscry.com, when it is finished. But I feel like more than anything else, it's something I think everyone should be doing, especially if you're doing any kind of nonfiction project. It's giving yourself that kind of mission statement, that vision statement of this is why I'm here. This is why I'm putting all of my effort in there. I'm a big believer in manifestos. Like everyone should be writing manifestos all the time. For my creative writing, I have written, I think, 7 or 8 of them over the years, as my understanding of my fiction work and how I want to do it has changed. And they're not like manifestos and like, here's how I'm going to take over the world. Though, I mean, you do you. Have fun with that. But it's more just kind of, here is both my like state of the art, like here's where I'm at right now, here's what I'm going to be doing. And I find that anytime I feel like I'm losing my way, I end up going back to it, and it either reminds me, hey, that's why you're putting in all this energy and effort. Sometimes it will be like, oh yeah, and that means I should be doing this right now, and actually will prod me on to doing something that I actually need to do to further that aim and agenda. Or I will see the flaws in it, and thus a new iteration gets written, so that I can figure out, well, exactly what is it that I do want to be doing right now. And I think that having documents like this are so super important. If you're familiar with the way that they do things over on World Anvil, they talk about the World Anvil meta all the time. And that's basically what the meta is. It's the manifesto that you write to yourself. Why am I creating this world? What is the point of this? What am I trying to get out of this? What do I want to have happen here? Why? And it can be very helpful when you go back to write in that setting, when you feel like you're losing your way, or you're like, I am so bogged down in this story. Why did I decide to do this again? You can go back, you can look at your meta and get that inspiration again to reconnect to why you wanted to do this in the first place.
Mhm.
Manifestos for nonfiction projects are really good for that too. Like, and I'm putting in so many hours a week on this because, and you don't have to share them. Like no one ever has to see them. So you don't even have to worry about making them pretty or even using proper grammar. Like all those concerns can go out the window. But having that for yourself can really help you maintain focus. And with everything going on in my life right now, I feel like purpose is sand slipping through my fingers. Like, and why are we doing this again? And so for me, taking the time and putting the energy in to answer those questions for myself is the right thing to do. And I just want to put that out in the universe, because if you're, and I'm not saying this is like specifically for Megan, but if you're in a place where you're like, I don't know what I should be writing about, I don't know what I should be doing. If you don't have something like that, where you have spelled that out for yourself or publicly to your audience of, hi, this is why we're here. It's a nice thing to do. And if you need help with that, like there's the lean brand, what is it? The lean brand personality test or something like that. It's just a bunch of questions about this thing, this product, this thing that I'm doing. What is it and why? Why should I care to make it? Why should anyone care to engage with it? It's just all those kinds of questions that you can just sit down and write them all out and find that answer for yourself. Because I've noticed in my camp counseling work and all the work that I do, the one big question that I and everyone else are feeling in this wonderful world of late stage capitalism we're all living in is, where does motivation come from? How do I get motivation? And I am personally very cynical of the idea of motivation. I think motivation is a sweet, sweet lie that is told to us by people that are actually being productive to shame people that aren't, and something that we tell ourselves so that we can get out of getting work done, because I just don't feel motivated right now. I personally don't think motivation is an intent. It's not a feeling that pushes you through or
Mhm.
where you want to go.
Hi,
Motivation,
CB.
ICB, what you're actually looking for is not motivation. It's energy. It's focus. It's drive. And if the work that you're working on isn't providing that drive, you need to tinker with the engine.
Mhm.
And that's what a manifesto is for.
Mhm.
Because I know some people would say that drive and motivation are the same thing. I disagree. I really disagree, because I know my motives. I know my motives for all of the things that I do.
Mhm.
They don't. It's very. I hate to get all philosophical in here, but it's like Immanuel Kant had this great error at the base of his philosophy, where he said to know the good is to do the good. No, to do the good is to do the good. Like, just knowing what's right, just
Yeah.
knowing what it is you want to do or should be doing or could be doing is not the same as doing it. You need that drive.
Mhm.
You have to do something that gives you that drive, that push. And I feel like motivation is that knowing the good,
Uh-huh.
working on that manifesto or whatever gives you that drive. It helps you figure out those compulsions, those strong desires that you have in you for something to either be brought into the world, something to be fixed, what have you. And
Mhm.
that's why everybody should be working on a manifesto. Hi, cool, or at least have one.
We're fighting over the.
We're fighting in the chat. Hello, cool gamer. Hey, Kat, how are you doing today? Let's see. CB says sometimes it can be inspiration too. Yeah, and believe me, real life can interfere. Yeah, interfere a lot
Mhm.
with motivation and inspiration. See, inspiration to me is like that flighty friend that tries to talk you to go into going to parties. I think this is the best way to think about inspiration. Sometimes girl shows up and is like, "Hey, I heard about this amazing party. Do you want me to come pick you up? I'm totally going to be there. It's going to be great. Don't worry. You don't have to do a thing. I will take you home. It'll be fine." And you get all dressed up, and then you wait and you wait and you wait because they got distracted and distracted and distracted. And they just didn't show up, and then they finally do. And then they take you to the party, and then they meet a cute person, and then they disappear on you, and you have to figure out your own way home. Yeah, that's inspiration. Full of excitement, full of like energy, and like, yeah, hey, yeah, rah, 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 let's go do this, let's go party. And then just kind of abandons you midstream or forgets to show up when you decide to go to the party. It's inspiration's flighty. Just
Yeah, it is.
so like I do everything in my power to not rely on inspiration. Like, it's wonderful. It's wonderful when girl shows up. It is nice when inspiration shows up. But man, so flighty. Just so flighty. Just not, yeah, no. Just no. Yeah.
Mhm.
And like, man, I'm not going to go through it. Those who know. I hate to be one of those people. I feel like those YouTubers that really annoy me. They were like, if you know, you know, because they've told like 5 people in the world about what's going on. But yeah, if you know, you know, like there's a lot going on right now. And I just do not have the energy for anything.
Cat is streaming on Twitch.
Nice.
Sprint then game during chat.
See, I kind of almost want to turn this into a game stream because as I was getting ready for this, I get a notification on my phone because there are very few things that I've set like, hey, YouTube, notify me when a video comes out on this channel. And of course, YouTube never does.
Mhm.
So like just as I'm sitting down, pulling out my laptop, getting ready to go live, my phone goes ding. I look down and it's like, hey, did you know No Man's Sky just launched a major update and space works completely differently now?
Oh man.
But
I'm impressed you're here.
yeah, but I already told people I'm doing a creativity spreads. But why? What? Literally, you're like, wait, I've got like 30 minutes before the stream goes live. It's too late to change course now. Why? Of course, I watched the trailer video and we're finally getting all the customization features I wanted for Starships like the entire time I played the game. And it's like, that is my reward for tonight. I'm going to get something written, anything, no matter how big or small. And then I get to play No Man's Sky for the rest of the night. Well, I get to watch Bad Batch and then play No Man's Sky for the rest of the night. But because Brand will probably be home by then. But yeah. So on that note, and CB, since you weren't here when I said this earlier, I do not have the energy to hunt down fancy timers. So timers will be on phone.
And whoa, that was weird. Like it's shining light.
It is. It's like, oh, you know what that is? It's picking up the infrared from the.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because it's coming from the. Yeah, that's the infrared scanning from the place to unlock the phone.
That's cool.
Yeah, I am going to be working on me manifesto thingy today. But I will let you know when we're back from sprints and stuff. Don't worry about it. And there'll probably be a lot of this because I don't want to be doing this. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot going on in your world too. Yeah. Yeah, I have feels about Nano. I hate to be one of those people. I'm like, my response to this is NaNoWriMo is more of a feeling than it is a website. Like I've been participating in Nano events since I think 2006. A long time ago. Like a long time ago. So long ago they have deleted most of my back stuff because they've gone through so many websites, they just didn't archive any of the things that has happened on there previously.
Ooh, Kat says, I find out if I get a new job end of next week. Had an interview for Children's Library Clerk part-time.
Is it not working today? Hey, look. Oh, wait, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. I was like, I wanted to give fireworks for that. And then the fireworks weren't happening. So, yay, Kat, you get fireworks for you.
Maybe. There we go.
Fireworks for you, because who knows why that's happening. Yay! I thought I figured out why it was happening, and I turned off the app that I thought was doing it. And the app is off. Double checked. Yeah, the app is off. And no, it's not that other app interfering with my camera. So I don't know where that's coming from or why no one else can do it. I do not understand this, but c'est la vie. Oh,
la vie.
Yeah. Exciting about the job. May it not be as complicated as mine. I feel like this is my new blessing on people. May your job be not as overly complicated as mine. Yeah, I very rarely did the forums. I was an ML for them for a while in the early 2010s for the region that I live in, but I only did it for 2 years because I kept getting into a fight with somebody who shall remain nameless, and they took over ML for this region, and that was the last I heard, and I stopped going to local events. So that was 2012. I stopped going to local events. Yeah, fingers crossed. Hello, Fairy Law. How are you doing? Alrighty, so I should probably, if I am going to get anything done, call a sprint, but you know, the inertia is real right now, y'all. Um, yeah, I haven't, and so like I get how people are feeling about that. Um, I feel very disconnected from the whole what's going on with NaNoWriMo just because I stopped using their website because it was janky and it wasn't working.
Mm.
Like, even when they fixed it for most people, I still couldn't add new friends and stuff on there. It still wasn't working for me
Oh man.
and everything. So I just stopped using their website altogether. And for me, YouTube became the NaNoWriMo website because I just kind of did stuff here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not taking crazy stupid jobs like I do. Um, that's a compliment, by the way. Um, hello, Spence. How are you doing? Okay, so before I talk myself out of doing anything creative,
Uh,
which is really what I want to be doing, we are going to set ourselves up for a sprint. I think our first sprint should be about 15 minutes.
yeah, that's probably a
Yes.
good idea because
I don't
I
know.
have to go get some stuff from the car.
I don't know if I have the energy to even do longer sprints today.
Mm.
Uh, I do have Obsidian open, so I can get to work, but you know. So I had started using, I think it was Story Origin for that, and then spreadsheets, and then I kind of got to a place for myself where I'm not really tracking progress like that anymore. I found that uh, it was getting a little toxic for me, so I stopped. I stopped counting my word count, and I don't really keep track of it at all anymore. Um, oh no! What is the sad coughing? I am concerned now. All right.
Kat says she uses For the Words because she likes the battles.
For the Words is a lot of fun. I do. I do enjoy it. Okay, wait. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons because when I went to hit the thing, it decided to try to move everything around and well, stop.
Oh, Mr.
Stop it.
Spence says we are all run down and kind of sickish.
Uh,
No bueno.
that is very not good. Alrighty. That and it looks like the trouble that I stirred up over on Blue Sky might have some things I need to respond to. I might be doing that too. By the way, I have two accounts on both Blue Sky and Threads. If you want to follow me, I am CE Dorset on both, and I am Creations Paths on both. I've actually been spending most of my time over on Creations Paths lately because fighting with evangelicals and hardcore right-wing Christian nationalists is fun for me. So, but I've kind of siloed that off onto the Creations Paths one. But yeah, you can follow me on both and engage in the shenanigans if you wish. Alrighty, so that's what I came here for, to push the first sprint button. Oh, yeah, spring break when all the kids bring the illnesses home. Yeah, for us around here, it's an allergy. It's just allergy time.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of why I am feeling so bad is my allergy medicine is working in that I can breathe, but I still have that like
Brain fog.
feverish brain fog. Like, you know, like it didn't get rid of the non-breathing related symptoms of the allergies. It just stopped me from being stuffed up.
Yeah.
And the allergens are so bad around here. A friend of ours actually had to take her son to the ER yesterday to urgent care because he could not breathe. And yeah, it like I have looked out a couple times and seen what would be in a horror movie anywhere else, like just clouds of pollen blowing down the street. Like the pollen is super thick this year, and just yeah. No, no. Alrighty, I may try to do some maths to figure out what the thing is there. And yes, you may have noticed I have adopted the British maths, and have actually for a long time if nobody's noticed, because there's more than one. Like just um they're very right about this, and everybody else is wrong. Um but I may do some maths and actually add the time that we were returning to the thing, but I don't know if my brain will let me do maths at all. No arithmetic for me. Um oh, I have been fortunate. I've had a few obnoxious stomach bugs this year, but that's kind of been all that I've got. So I keep picking my phone up to set the timer, seeing the blue sky notification, and getting distracted by it, and then like, oh, I will deal with that in a minute, and then not actually setting the timer. So let me go over to timers. Let me set this for 15 minutes. Alrighty. So make sure that you have something to drink, because hydration is very important, especially when you are ill.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can get yourself some kind of broth with all of the vegetables and minerals and nutrients and everything in it, all the better. Nutrients, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And you can never go wrong with vitamin C. Um, like, it doesn't cure everything, but it's not a bad thing. And given the time of year we're in, a little bit of golden seal goes a long way to help with allergies sometimes. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and get started with this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Timer is going, and the screen's blurry, so you can't tell. You don't know. Right. Alrighty, that is the end of our first sprint. How did everybody do?
Oh, I
How-
didn't know you can use 2 tickers at once.
You can have one static and one moving.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah. You
Cool.
can't have more than one moving because it will trade them out.
Yeah.
And if you try to use more than one of the static ones, it trades them out. But yeah, you can have one static and one that moves.
Cool.
All right.
I helped the boyfriend get some soda out of his car because the Vons, which is like Kroger, uh, is having a special deal where you can, for like $20, you get 60 cans of soda. So
Wow.
we went for it.
Yeah, I live in the land of I can't afford nice things, so I'm all into the Aldi sodas, like my citrus twist,
Nice.
which is actually one of the better. I actually might like it better than a Sprite or a 7-Up. It's a lemon lime soda, and it actually tastes like lemon lime.
Mm.
Who would have thunk it? And if I remember correctly, when we looked at the ingredients, it actually has lemon and lime juice in it.
Oh wow.
Like it's actual
Real.
lemon. It's like I'm sure that's like a little bit, but oh my goodness, I actually got a little bit done. Got some of the writing, more words into the project than the hubby texted, and he is currently, speaking of the Aldi, at the Aldi
Ah,
and is on his way home. So there shall be a chaos demon in a little bit.
nice.
Whoa,
Whoa.
the cat fell asleep and rolled the wrong way and fell off the windowsill. Are you okay, Minerva? Do I have to go? No, it wasn't Minerva. That was McGonagall. Do I need to come rescue you? There you are. Okay. Yeah, shake it off. You okay? Yeah, don't blame us. We didn't do that. You like to sleep on the edge of things and then you roll off of it. It's really on you. We've got you a basket with sides so you don't fall.
Princess is here. She has been giving me kisses. Yes. Yes.
So I know I mispronounced everything, so I'm going to say frog.
Yeah.
That's how I want to pronounce that. Hello, I saw that you arrived just like right after we started the sprint. CB got 103 words. Yeah, I don't actually. I got around 200, I guess. I'm looking at my numbers right.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. Oh no, the curiosity is strong with this one, but mystery shall abide. Though I am very frustrated with your wife, sir, because she may have sent me a video and showed me a video of how to do color change with Tunisian crochet, and I can't stop thinking of like what pixel art project I am going to do with that. And
Yes, princess.
I am troubled thereby. Though I really want to use it to make some really obnoxious sweaters for this fall, winter, where like just because it would be so much fun and it would annoy so many people to be like make the Iron Man armor pattern, but as a sweater, like as a fully crocheted sweater, just to really bother people. I think that would be fun. I've tried to talk myself out of this, though I will, just to probably make myself giggle and to irritate a few people in my family, make myself a Star Trek uniform sweater and actually do like a large communications badge over on it and stuff. Like I shouldn't know how to do these things. I should not know how to do these things, but I do now, and will definitely probably be doing some. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Um, oh no, I have Discord closed right now mainly because with the aforementioned, my life is complicated. For all those who know, they know. Somebody I forgot to tell what's going on happened to notice some weirdnesses and figured it out and contacted me via Discord, and I don't have the energy to respond to them.
Mm,
It's a good thing. Like they're being very kind and considerate and very like you know
yeah.
they're not, this isn't a bad thing. It's just I don't have the energy to think about the
Response.
just the things that are happening in my life right now, much
Ah,
less how to respond to people that are trying to be helpful. Because I'm very grateful to those who want to be helpful, but it's very draining. It's very it's very draining right now.
mhm.
um, that's awesome. I love sweaters, and I particularly love sweaters that make people stop and go, "You're wearing that?" Like I really want a little bit of bile to come up in someone's throat when they see me in a sweater. Just that's the choice for today, huh? Okay. I enjoy that. That's like one of my favorite go-to places. And now that I know how to do all of this color changing magic stuff that looks really, really cool, I want to do so many terrible, dastardly things. So many terrible, dastardly things. See, that would be like the one that I really want to do because my love of Chris Evans. So yeah, I've thought about doing do, do, like trying to secretly. Well, Brian doesn't pay attention to what I'm crocheting anyway, so I could do it like right in front of him and he'd never know. But do like a Captain America sweater for me and a Winter Soldier one for him. Because the other thing that we like to do is to wear matchy clothes because we have a friend that loses his mind when he sees us in matching or coordinated clothing. And I'm just that kind of a person. I just,
I love mildly harmless like mischief. That is my
yeah,
favorite
like it does
thing.
no harm to anyone. But like Brian and I have specifically bought identical T-shirts that only wear when we know that person is going to be at the event, at the thing that we're going. Like we have quite a few matching T-shirts and stuff that just because we know it's going to like be a thing, and it's but like fun thing, fun lighthearted thing. Oh yeah, I have been ignoring most of the interwebs today, with the exception of the one fight that I'm turned out not to be a fight because everybody dogpiled on my side of things today. So I'm more just like sitting back and watching. Makes me happy. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing today? Let's see if we
Hello.
can do the hearts. Do the hearts. Do the hearts. There.
Oh, yay.
Hello.
I don't like the way the new generation does the hearts. I can't do it. I
I have,
try.
I've seen like 5 different ways to do it. This is my favorite, and it's also the one
Yeah.
I'm happy with because it makes that happen on screen. Why I don't know, but it does. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be 59.
Princess.
Yeah, I feel that because I hate to say this on the open interwebs, but he's 2 years older than me. So no, I'm sorry, not 2 years. He is 12 years older than me. He's just about the age of my sister.
I was gonna say I didn't think you
12.
were
Yeah.
that old
No.
yet.
My brain did math wrong. He's basically a year older than my sister, and it reminds me of like time passage because it goes so fast. It goes so fast. But yeah, that's a tricksy one. Though I have to say, he has been doing some villain roles lately that I wholeheartedly enjoy and agree with and really, really love. Yeah, I was born in 76. Y'all can do the math for yourself. Um, obviously, I'm not mathing today. That is not me. That's not what I'm doing. That's not why we're here. See, he's the author who must not be named. Shawn Michaels. Yeah, yeah. The author who must not be named has done some very, very bad things recently, and it is everything in my power not to go on another rant. Like, I have not done videos on this channel for quite some time, but her recent activities make me want to. Luckily, like everybody else has, like Bridget Empire did a wonderful, wonderful video on this, on what happened recently, as did uh Kaylin Conrad. Kaylin Conrad also did a really good video on what She Who Must Not Be Named recently did, and oh, I have feelings. I have such feelings. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, Math and I are not friends today at all, which makes me very happy that I didn't really have to do any of the maths today, because yeah, that would have been bad. See, I know why I used the last name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's. Mm-hmm. I there are some people that, like, it was just really funny. It's almost like she understood this conversation was going on, because somebody had asked me, and I've been having this conversation with a lot of people because of that. Like, is there any, what does somebody do to come back from doing terribly awful things? And I was like, well, this particular person hasn't crossed this one particular line yet. And so maybe rehabilitation is possible. And it's almost like she knew that conversation was happening and went challenge accepted and jumped. Because like, we had this conversation, like 2 days later, she just jumped over the line. And it's like, yeah, this person, no, not savable anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you did the bad thing. It just feels really weird, because it's like we're having that conversation with a bunch of folks, and then just like to prove the point of, like, some people just don't want to be saved.
Laura.
Helped. Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay, wait. Gotta send Laura some hearts. Do it. There you go. Hearts for Laura. Hearts for Laura. Oh. Well, the link is in the regular place should you feel like joining us. No pressure. If you don't want to, that's fine. Actually, we're going to be doing this for about another hour or so. So, yeah. Yeah. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. But yeah, it's just, there's been a couple of those people lately that we've had the conversation with, of like, could they come back? And like, it's almost as if they knew that question was out there, and they were like, oh no, I have chosen the dark side. Let me make this clear. I don't think I was truly clear that I have gone like full Sith Lord. Like, I have bled the crystal. It is red now. There is no coming back for me. I am not Darth Vader. I am Emperor Palpatine. It's fine. Yeah, it's just, you gotta think that toppling over would be a great threat in that situation. Like, yeah. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, I just wanted to put the word out there, because I haven't been doing this very regularly. So many people might have forgot how I do things. I forgot how I did things. I had to relearn. So let's see. I'm sorry, the secret message from the hubby just arrived. Pretty sure I don't have to answer something real quick. Yeah, my brain is not comprehending English, so it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Uh-oh, and there's a picture. I really feel like I should be sharing, but I don't want to share because it's part. Oh, they did what at Aldi now? They did what? Oh my. That's. I'm just going to respond yes, please. Apparently, our Aldi is getting fancy. I have feelings, um, unexpected feelings, because I saw the question. I'm like, I don't know. Picture. Yes.
Spence says, "Does what Brian speak even really count as English?"
Sometimes he has been very much in Shrek mode lately. And if you don't believe me, anytime you hear him talk, just when he stops speaking, just add "Get out in my swamp" right after what he said, and notice how well it works.
It does. It
Or
does.
or "Shut up, donkey." Just like add a Shrek statement immediately following whatever he said, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, he's very much in Shrek mode right now." Yeah, he's very much there.
Nikki says, "I miss Wednesday night streams and forever streams and Friday night forever streams."
I don't know if or when the forever streams will be coming back, but for the foreseeable future, with one exception in June that I do know about now, the first week of June, I will probably be on a plane during this stream on my way home. Because I will be, for anybody in the New England area, I will be teaching at a retreat in Cape Cod. I will be teaching ritual journeying, how to go into your subconscious and travel around and meet all the wonderful things that live in there in Cape Cod the first week end of June. And then I have a couple things I have to do after that. And I think Wednesday we're coming back. So I will probably be on a plane that week, but for the foreseeable future.
And then Mr. Spence says, "Hey, I resemble that."
Things have gone too far, though, when he gets to the point where you can add any of the donkeyisms. Because when he's in a good mood. I don't know about Friday nights for two reasons. One, because of my day job, Fridays, I'm very often in meetings all day, and my last meeting often doesn't get out until about 6 or 7 in the evening. My time, which would be 7, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, that would be 5 o'clock my time. That's no biggie. No.
Yeah. So I worked very hard over the last 2 years to clear Wednesdays out. Because when I first started working with them, I had an agreement that I would have Wednesday nights off, and that evaporated. And I am laying down rules right now. Like I need these times for these things. Like we're still doing the Thursday stream, which is hilariously fun right now because it's Brian, Tom, and I are just playing games and chatting. Usually Megan and
Carrie.
My brain kept trying to mash together Carrie and Kat's name. And I didn't want to say any of the weird mashups that it came out with, but
Cart.
There was a cart. There was a Caroleo, which was kind of my favorite one.
That's a very pretty name.
Yeah, but my brain was not like separating them out. But Carrie is usually there, and sometimes Kat shows up. recently we're playing through Star Trek Online, which is a deliciously glitchy fan fiction of pure insanity. We're currently on a mission where we're fighting evil Wesley Crusher, who has somehow become like an evil god in control of Mirror Universe V'ger and is trying to destroy the Federation. Because it's fanfic, y'all. The game. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. You should check out the Thursday night games, and we'll see what happens with Friday. But at least for now, it's just the Wednesday and the Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like recently Stupid O'Clock hits at about noon for me. Like that's when my brain is like, oh, it's time to do things. Like just shuts down. But is what it is. Alrighty, we should probably try something. Getting my phone out so I can do another sprint. I want to be brave, and I'm going to push this up to 20. This may be going too far. Maybe a mistake. We will see at the end of it when we report back. But I think I can go for 20. Alrighty. As I said previously, for anybody that wasn't here, the idea of looking for timers to have up just feels like the death of my soul. So I am not doing it right now. So we're just going to be like on the honor system. I am setting a timer on my phone, and we'll let you know when it's over. And hopefully I can get some more words. But honestly, truthfully, Brian will probably be home at the latest halfway through this timer. So y'all are getting a 20-minute stream. I'm a sprint. I'm probably getting like a 10. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and started. All right. That's the end of that one. And we picked up some people.
Woo!
So, before we do anything else, hello, Laura. Hello, Carrie.
Hi.
I have a 2-year-old in my room right now.
Okay, I'm going to answer a question that was asked in the private chat publicly because I can see our numbers and I know everyone wasn't here at the beginning. The idea of seeking out a timer feels like the death of my soul. Today, I just don't have the energy to do it, so I'm just tracking the timer on my phone because it's too much. Decisions are hard today, and I'm not doing any. I
wasn't sure if there were technical difficulties or what. So,
yeah, no, I thought about it for a minute, and my brain went, I have a button here that can self-destruct everything. And I was like, okay, no timers. Very good. Wise decision, Mr. Bond. I'm not a mister. Why are you calling me that? Because I am the bad guy. Oh, yeah, okay. And then it ran off in its own way, how brains do. So I got some more writing done. I decided to cheat because I needed to write a blurb on what meditation is, and I just grabbed the definition from Google because that's a whole long 6,000 word essay in and of itself. So here's the Oxford Dictionary answer from Google. We'll talk about this more later. Bye. And then on to the next topic. 3,000 words.
Oh. I think they clicked the button that made them disappear.
The grandma's got Charlie.
I got overly excited, slapped my computer just right, and made it leave the page. So, dance my way back over where it was. Okay. Hi. Why there's no timer, Carrie. This right here. This is why there's no timer. This right here. I hope that. Yeah, I'm already at 3,205 words. Just roughly at halfway through this thing. I'm going to take about as many shortcuts as I can. Because, good Lord, if this gets to 6,000, that's much longer than it should be, but it is acceptable but I'm trying to keep it short. So anyway, yeah, that's how I'm doing. How is everybody else? Somebody else talk.
I'm doing pretty
Getting
good.
into the school that we were trying to get her into.
Woo! Yay!
Roy is being squished.
Oh.
And I was licking your hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
You
think
getting
my
kisses?
mother-in-law before I jumped on the stream, and then she called me back, bombarding me with more questions. So yeah.
Woo!
All words are good words. Let's
Yeah.
give some celebration fireworks for CB. Yay!
Woo!
I still don't know why that's happening. Is anybody else able to do that yet, or is it still just me? Double thumbs up, people. Hey, Moose. There we go. I don't understand why this is. Why, computer? Why? But at any rate, I forgot to give you two your hearts for showing up. So there you go. Since it's doing animations when I do things now. So hearts for you, for Carrie, and hearts for Laura. All right. I don't know why my screen is animated, but it's fine. Oh, CB, all words are good words, and except for the ones that are coming out my mouth right now. I'm just glad it takes a second because I do thumbs up at the screen way too much, and it'd be a constant fireworks. It'd be a 4th of July finale over here if it could very quickly go, oh, thumbs up. Okay, boom, boom, boom. It just constant fireworks. I'm glad it takes a second.
Oh, like, are you? Sorry, I saw CB's thing and started speaking before I realized there were other words going on.
This one?
Yes. Like, are we talking about the athletic person concept of a jock?
I am lost in the conversation now. Okay, I'm pulling up a 4 error. I don't know what's being talked about.
I don't know either, but I'm curious.
My brain is not working well. That's probably on me. Sorry. This is.
What's the context, CB?
I'm assuming one of us said words that are not being pulled back up from my short-term memory because I'm making goldfish look like scholars today. Yeah, that deserves fireworks. Cool. Fireworks for the goldfish scholars.
So CB says
it's one for
school
one
is
for-
becoming more and more difficult to bear through. I got stuffed in my locker by a 6th grade jock this morning. Yeah, that would be a male that is very
Kool-Aid
athletic and very rude and
A school
not a
athlete.
very nice person, but who is also athletic.
You know, I don't know that I've ever heard the word jock associated with a sports ball player who was nice.
Yeah, no.
I really feel like that it really does have that connotation of and is also kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
Because
it definitely does.
I've known some sports ball players over the years, and yeah, I never heard them refer to themselves as a jock or anybody refer to them as a jock, but I had heard them use the word. So yeah, it seems to have that that connotation to it.
Yeah.
Dude, bro means empty-headed man. Yes. Yes, it does.
That's
Oh, himbos are special creatures. Like they're just special creatures. It's a lot nicer than what we used to call them. I'll just leave it at that. It's a lot nicer than what we used to call them. So how did everybody else do?
And today was the first day Joe was able to go back to work, so that was like, yay! His back is doing better.
Fireworks for Joe.
I am working on
Fireworks for my
a.
city.
I am working on a application for a grant from Canada to work on writing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see exactly how many pages I have published in other magazines and stuff. Because if I have 60, I qualify for the bigger grant.
Ooh.
The double grant.
Double is good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she brought her footstool. Now she's going to climb onto my bed.
Told Joe we should have turned our honeymoon into a house hunting trip. I'm telling him this for 7 years.
So since the Chaos Demon just pulled in, I feel like now is the time to let you know. The weird side conversation that we were having is our Aldi now has a smorgasbord bar for dog treats.
Oh.
But quite a few of them look like human cookies, which I have weird feels about because my brain didn't register the sign first and just saw all of these cookies and was like, yes, please. I want to go to there. And then Brian was like, but those are dog treats. And I'm like, that's not what I said. So I think he may have picked up some treats for she who just woke up and realized that his car pulled in. But I know he also picked up some cookies for me. Here, Sasha. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Oh, no. It's all about the Brian. I didn't bother you earlier because you was sleeping. Sasha. Sasha, come here. You're not sleeping anymore. You want to come over, blurry face? You're going to position yourself just right.
Pretty
So
doggy.
Emily will not find you, huh? You're too good at this. There you go. Jago. This is Sasha Blue. How are you doing? You excited? Are you happy? Oh, overly excited, huh? Oh, you gonna go run to the door? Do you know which door he's gonna come in? Have you figured it out yet? Oh, she's over. She went from sound asleep to he's home. Guys, Brian is her favorite. Oh,
Oh, look it. Oh, look it.
Yep.
Let's fight over the cat. That's okay. I couldn't earlier.
Even in the battle.
I don't know if either of you heard this, but earlier when I was talking about the Thursday stream, I said Megan's name perfectly fine, but my brain kept trying to compress Kat's and Carrie's name into one word. And I was fighting to get it to say your names separately. And it just got to a default of no, just say Caroleo. Just say Caroleo. Just say Caroleo. And I was like, no, that's not the name. That's not no. Yes, Caroleo. The brain. No. So I'm having a fun brain day today, and you two were implicated in it because my brain was like, it's 2K names. Why do I have to say 2K names? Just mush them together. Contractions. Let's just contract this. It's Caroleo.
That is a C name. This is a K name.
Yes, but brain doesn't know letters. It just knows sound.
Baker.
Yes. That's a good word for it. Yes. Couple steps above troglodyte. Yes. Oh, hail the jocks.
I apologize in advance. I keep yawning, but I'm not tired.
I slept really well last night. In fact, my for sake of YouTube services, I will say my regular sleep aid was not employed last night because I literally fell asleep reaching for it. I woke up this morning with my arm resting on the table where I keep my sleep medicine, and was like, huh, well, I guess I just turned off then. I didn't even put my earplugs in or anything.
So, fun fact about yawning. I learned, I don't remember when I learned this, but
It's actually when you need oxygen.
well, it actually serves a function of cooling your brain down. Your brain is kind of like a computer, and when it overheats, your brain is like, okay, we need some air to cool it down, kind of like like a computer would use water to cool it down, and like some cooling systems use water, but so it cools your brain down and brings it back down to a more functioning level of working.
I think I've heard
Hello,
that.
everyone.
I don't think it works.
Maybe this many years old when I learned MC Hammer has a very California-centric worldview.
Yes.
I think that his last verse in Can't Touch This, I thought he said London to the Bay, but the last verse he says LA to the Bay.
Yeah.
He's literally talking California.
Yeah, it's just California.
All around
Yes.
the world.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's a fair bit of miles, but it's just California.
You are correct. It is from LA to the Bay. Yes.
From LA to the Bay. That is
That's hilarious.
California. He's missing San Diego. He's either going from LA down to San Diego Bay or
San Diego honestly doesn't count as part of California. It's too far south.
Well, yeah,
Only proper part of California is LA County.
you're not wrong, but that's a NorCal perspective because also the Bay there's a lot of California after the Bay.
And north of the Bay, but we don't talk about Eureka. Yeah, we don't talk about Ukiah.
That doesn't count
No one
either.
talks about Ukiah. We have rules.
Yeah, it stops at wine country and then it's all Oregon.
Once you go to once you're past Sonoma, there is no more California. It's fine. It's fine.
What's that one?
It's
site?
fun.
The real size of stuff or something like that. The site you like going to?
True size of.
True size of. If you want to have fun, take like Connecticut and put it over Northern California. And like the part that gets ignored is bigger than Connecticut, I believe.
Oh yeah, so much.
At least it's thick, you know.
If y'all don't know this
Or
website,
Jersey,
it's
like-
really fun. I think it's truesizeof.com, but just Google True Size Of and True Size Of map. It will let you select any geographical region and drag it around the map, and it will rescale it to be the proper size that it actually is, so that you can compare.
Put
land-
New Jersey into Northern California. It's kind of funny because I mean it's easy to forget about New Jersey.
It's so
Also,
tiny.
the East Coast is kind of Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York.
And every time anybody goes on about
Forget
how big
Delaware, New
Texas is,
Jersey.
just grab Alaska, drag it down there, and send them a screenshot.
Yeah,
Oh, because Alaska is freaking huge.
and call them a size queen.
Yeah. Great website. Has a lot of fun purposes and uses.
Because it's also fun to call Texans size queens.
Yes, it does. I just like making war with Texans because I lived there for a while and have no happy memories.
I've just come to this point in my life where either I get along super well with a few Texans,
No, you don't.
and the rest of them,
Nope.
it's a hate relationship.
Point of order.
Yeah.
You get along well with a few people from Austin.
Yes. It is Texas.
Technically.
The whole state should be Austin.
Technically.
Yeah.
Austin is technically in Texas.
And the rest is because a lot of the Texans I've run into, it was like instant animosity, at least, if not hate. Like, and not just on my behalf, they don't like me either. And I'm fine with it. I understand. It's okay.
It's like Northern Ireland. It is an exclave that has been annexed by a foreign invading power and colonized to the point that it still refuses to give up its actual cultural identity, except for a few people that, oh Lord, what are you doing to yourselves?
It's like throwing their history.
Not that I have opinions,
When
but
they talk about seceding, and I'm like, y'all begged to be part of the union in the first
Twice.
place. Twice. Don't talk to me about seceding. You begged twice.
every time
Yeah.
Texas has been a free state, it has
Mexico doesn't want
collapsed.
them anyhow, so.
Nobody-
Please no.
Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
I mean, it's barely holding itself together as it is.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Oh,
Princess, don't.
But it's so fun and so easy to do.
what's that?
Don't mess with Texas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like the Missouri Show Me State. Oh my god, they're easy to con.
No, I think it's actually like the Show Me State, because Show Me State doesn't mean like I can't be fooled. It's everyone around here is such an inveterate liar. I'm not going to believe anything until you show me first.
Yeah, and don't mess with Texas.
Secret for you all. That's what that phrase actually means. It's don't mess with Texas because it hurts our feelings and it makes us cry.
See, I look at it this way: they never finish the sentence. It's comma, please. I'm begging. Period. Don't mess with Texas, please. They just don't finish the sentence. That's all.
Such a great irony there. But yes, Texas is an anagram of taxes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I started off in chaos.
That's okay.
It has been a wild and mad, crazy.
My brain no worky goody
Oh
today.
no, my brain's exploded. I did way too much in too short a period of time. And
After promising you wouldn't.
oh yeah, but on the plus side, I did more in sales in a couple hours today than I did all of January. So I've got some more bills paid.
Okay, fireworks for bills paid. Wait,
Yeah,
who's texting me?
I don't know, I
Yeah,
just
I
got-
don't think I can do that. I don't think it. I think you're the only one that's letting do that.
I have no
Yeah,
idea who's
no.
doing that.
friends, congratulations.
It's only Max.
Though I do have
Only
a,
Max get it? Rude.
that's what I've started noticing is I think they added these features to FaceTime, and I'm wondering if, since I'm using my camera, my laptop camera, if it's just anytime you're using the FaceTime camera. I don't know. That's my only theory that I have to go on right now as to why it's doing these things. Oh, one of the things I'll do in the next sprint is I'll look up and see what other hand gestures there are for the FaceTime camera and see if it can do all of them. It's show and tell.
Double
then-
down thumb is rain and thunder.
Oh,
Do
native.
this.
Yeah.
Double.
Oh,
Double.
Charlie, do this.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, let me just flip that back because it looked like it did something. And let's widen the screen back out because yeah, that's Thunder and Lightning. Yeah, I think it's just a Mac feature. That's weird.
What?
That's
That's weird. Alrighty. I'm gonna set another 20 minutes. And I would like to pretend that I'm going to get some stuff done, but I mean, you can hear my background sound, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you all. I respect you all too much. So we're going to do a 20-minute sprint, and we will be back. Then see
Tuna
you.
fish.
They mailed us tuna fish.
Yeah, I don't know. They do things. I don't ask anymore. I just roll with it.
Oh,
Are you sure it's not out of tune fish?
They actually mailed us tuna fish. Like, what is wrong with the world? Anyway, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't know. I hit a button. It's going. See you soon. And that's the end of that sprint. How did everybody do?
I did math. So
How was that 20 minutes?
So to qualify for the level 2 grant to get the double, you have to have at least 60 pages of stories published in anthologies and magazines and stuff. Self-published doesn't count. So I have exactly 60 pages. So I've been going through, looking through all of my digital copies and like, how many pages is this story for final publication? Yeah.
That's awesome. Yay!
That is awesome.
So hopefully I get this grant.
I hope the music didn't bother anyone.
Fingers
I
crossed.
was looking at the timer, and I was like, "There's 30 seconds left. Maybe if I gently welcome people back with a nice fade in of sound instead of jumping back in my frenetic." Doing that'd be nicer for people. So it's, is my music. I can play it when I want to. Yay! I love all of the celebrations for Laura going on. Yeah, that's why the music happened. I was sitting there and I was like, I kind of just want to put Blue on and just have that welcome us back in, because at least I'm having this kind of lazy, laid back, chill kind of vibe. And
Makes a regular appearance on my Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, what I wanted to do, what I almost did, was
I don't know why the hippo fell, but yeah.
because that's what I decided to do with this It was fun having because we also had Cat and her bats, just sitting here that, would be a lot of fun. By the way, still playing with Suno.ai, which is where those songs came from. And they just upgraded to version 3. And it has gotten scary good and a lot better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It has gotten really good. And you're allowed to use them as long as you tell people where they come from. So those are from Suno.ai. And they're a lot of fun to make. What are you wondering?
You know what I love most about that? Is now those crappy pop stars have to do music better than the AI.
Right? The pop stars have to do music better than the AI because
so many people have just accepted the crappy pop music, and it's like, I'm sorry, this is AI quality. It needs to be better there.
Oh yeah, I there are quite a few artists that I swear are AI because all of their songs have the same 5 lines in them. They just repeat in different orders, and yeah, I have theories. I have theories. Oh man, so as I know, we'll surprise nobody.
You're not gonna get me to sing it. You're not gonna get me to sing it.
I got a theory.
I have it stuck in my head.
But Giles starts it. Sweet, sweet Ripper. I know it'll surprise absolutely no one that I got nothing done during that sprint. Brian and I
with that peanut gallery, I'm so shocked.
Yeah, we
so surprised.
Chatted the entire time. Because life is fun and strange and weird. Alrighty. I had seen something about that. There's a lot of artists that have albums coming out that honestly I didn't know were still bands. But I knew Bon Jovi was still doing stuff. Ann Wilson from Heart has a country album coming out.
Oh wow.
Which I can kind of see, but I'm curious. I'm really
That's
curious.
the band that did Barracuda, right? No, that's Joan Jett and the
Oh
Blackhearts.
no, that's Heart.
Okay.
But they have a side project band called the Love Mongers that's kind of somewhere between folk, country, and blues. So I can see it. I'm curious how it sounds though, because that would make for a lot of fun.
So this is not music related, but this reminded me of a book that's coming out. Cornelia Funk's new book for the continuation of the Inkheart series, which from the little tidbit I saw today, looks like it's going to be really interesting. There's going to be 2 new characters, and some of my favorite characters are coming back, and I'm so excited. But it comes out October 10th, and I added it into my calendar because
love
I
that
am
book
going
series.
to be. Oh, it's my favorite. I feel like it was written for me because Megan, like it's. I identify very, very strongly with this main character
So
as a child.
2 things to the chat. CB, I think Richie Sambora is surprised as anyone that he is still alive, just based off of interviews. And let's see, for Lindsay, let's get some hearts out there. Come on, there you go.
Hello.
Okay, so I did pull up a list. So we've got the hearts, we've got that, we got the rain, we got the fireworks. So
There's one like this,
there's the
but you got to do both hands.
so there's the victory sign. Is that this one? Which is the victory sign? Is that the victory sign? Yeah, victory sign is balloons. And oh no, that's confetti.
Balloons!
So it's one balloons and the other confetti, or is it okay? So that's balloons, and that's confetti. So yeah, I think this is the FaceTime camera that's
hilarious.
doing it. So yeah, that's wait. Okay, so this one is lasers.
Yeah, that's the one that was like, I think if you go like this, you get
lasers. So apparently there's also that one that just animates the thumbs down next to me. Okay. So yeah, I'm going through the list of ones. So yeah, this is apparently the reactions feature that they added to FaceTime, to the FaceTime camera. That
Interesting.
Whenever you're using the camera, it lets you do it.
Thog says, I go to make coffee and come back to a rave.
Yeah, apparently we could have anytime we want to dance, like dance time. Like
So, random thing. If you want to have an animated background, Charlie, don't forget you can do those now in StreamYard. You can have animated backgrounds. You can also technically get animated overlays, but you can't make them in Canva because Canva doesn't allow you to make a GIF that doesn't have a background.
I have noticed this problem.
So I had to work around it.
There is
I was
construction
having way too much
noises. If
fun
you can
with
hear them, I apologize.
the whiteboard function on Canva today. Because I was looking up like kind of like my dream aesthetic for this office. And this little bitty room that is going to have a giant ass desk in it soon.
So I'll talk about that after the stream. For anybody who is curious about my life after the stream, I will be playing No Man's Sky tonight. probably on my own because I will forget to stream anywhere, so I'm not even going to promise that. But they just released the new Orbital update today, where they have completely revamped the space stations. Ships are now 100% customizable now, and you can actually go and salvage crash ships for parts now, which you can always salvage crash ships and just kind of sell them
Nice.
back in, but now you can salvage parts off of them to customize your ships. And yeah, I've been wanting this one. They've been promising this one for a couple years, and it literally dropped about 30 minutes before this stream started. And it is one of the things that has been in the back of my mind going, you could be playing No Man's Sky right now.
You have far more self-control than I do, because even if I made a stream beforehand, I would play that fucking game.
I felt
And force
obligated.
y'all to join me.
I need to skedaddle.
Yeah, we're about to end. I've only reason we did a productivity stream is because I promoted this on Jules' stream today and felt like since I had made promises that we were going to be doing the productivities, we should be doing the productivities.
Promises.
Alrighty, I don't know who is streaming anymore because my life is chaos and I'm only just like slipping my fingers and toes back into this whole author tube thingy that I've kind of missed. So I'm sure somebody is somewhere. So have the fun.
Spreadsheet.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
there's a spreadsheet.
I don't know if that's still in the thing in the doobly doo down below or not. I don't know.
Tiny URL AuthorTube.
Okay, there you go. And
I still don't know how I managed to get it, but I did.
So at any rate, have the fun, everybody. Does anybody have anything that they want to promote before we head out?
The second episode of my podcast came out today.
Nice.
Woo. And you can
I'm
check
a working
out
mom. Of course, I'm addicted to my planners.
and you can find my stuff at meganmccarthy.substack.com. I am currently working on what the next post is going to be, but the last one was an excellent deep dive into what ableism is and how it shows up in the real world. So if you're interested in that, totally check it out.
And most of my stuff is over on World Anvil. Just follow the profile CE Dorset, and you'll see what I'm working on. Unless it's one of the secret private worlds that I haven't told people about, or that a few people do know about that I'm totally not working on. I promise. Anyway, have the fun, y'all. Don't forget, tomorrow we are streaming the chaos that is Star Trek Online, and I don't know. I think evil Wesley Crusher might kill us all. Like, he's been doing a very good job at it. So if you want to see Wesley kill us over and over and over again, it's a good time. Join the chaos. Anyway, have fun, y'all. Bye.
Bye.